Hey lovelies, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here, and today's video is going to be my Project Pan update number 1. So I'm just going to be showing you guys all my products in my current Project Pan. So I'm just going to be showing you guys all the progress that I have made on each product this month. So to no further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So I do have a couple of empties this month, as well as some products that I'm going to be rolling out and rolling new ones in, and also a couple products that I've added into my Project Pan. So I'm going to start off with skincare first. I do have skincare and makeup in my Project Pan. So starting off with a product that I'm rolling out and rolling in a new one, and that's going to be my cleanser. So the product that I originally had in here was this Elemis Clarifying Clay Wash Face Wash here. This is what I started out with, and I'm going to have to roll this product out because I think this product is either old or it just doesn't like my skin. I don't know which one, but I used about, I would say, I used it up to maybe about here. So I gave it a solid almost a month of using this product before I just decided no more, because it kind of made my skin burn a little bit. It wasn't like my entire face, but around my nose for some reason. I don't know if that's just like my trouble area. By the way, excuse if I'm kind of like oily and glowy looking right now. I've had my makeup on all day and it's starting to look a little greasy, but that's okay. Anyways, I don't know. I think I have a little bit of dryness around my nose maybe, or maybe some enlarged pores. But whatever it is going on, this would always make that area burn when I was washing my face, and it was kind of like the unpleasant, I really don't like the feeling of this. So I figured it wasn't really worth using all of this up, especially if maybe, I don't know if it was hurting my skin. I don't think it was. I just didn't like the burning sensation. So I was like, you know what, I'm done with this product. It is kind of old. It might be expired, so I was just like, no, done with that one. So instead, I'm rolling in this Vita Yellow Fresh Cleanser from La Palette Beauty. Never heard of the skincare brand, but I think I got this obviously in a subscription box. Anyway, so I started using this one. So I'm about here. I would say when I started, it was probably like there. It wasn't all the way full, so I'm going to mark it right now. But so I'm rolling in this one, and so far I like this one. This one honestly really didn't make my face feel clean after using it. This one does, so I really like that, and it doesn't burn my nose, so that's a plus. Just going to go ahead and mark it so that I know where I'm at. So first product. So that was kind of a progress. Alright, then next up from Murad, I have this exfoliator, skin smoothing polish exfoliator here. It looks really bloated. I think it got kind of bloated from it getting warmer in my house right now. This was a lot flatter when I last used it. So when I first showed you guys, I was right there, and I would say I'm probably about right here. I know the packaging doesn't look like it, but there really isn't that much product in here. It's just a bunch of air, and I really don't want to squeeze it because I think product would come out if I squeezed it. So you'll just have to trust me on this. It's honestly like right about there. So I'm going to make my new mark. I've used this quite a bit, and honestly, this product has kind of grown on me a little bit. It doesn't irritate. It didn't really irritate my skin, but my skin always felt kind of irritated after I would use it. But I think it was just because my skin wasn't used to an exfoliator. Like, I used an exfoliator every now and then. This one is just a little more, I would say, aggressive, but not necessarily in a bad way, just a little bit more aggressive than my past exfoliator I was using. So it's a little more rougher on your skin, so probably not good for sensitive skin people. But anyways, I think my skin has finally gotten used to it, so it doesn't bug me as much. But yeah, I kind of like this product. Eye cream. So I have an eye cream in here from Dermalect. Last time I showed you guys, this one had been a product I had been working on for a bit before I started doing a Project Pan on my YouTube channel. So I was about there. I would say I might be like around here. It's really hard to tell with the packaging, but it is getting a lot flatter. Like, you can tell it's flatter. So I would say I'm probably about right there. So I've made some pretty good progress considering it's an eye cream. you really don't need a whole lot, so I'd say that's pretty good progress. There's that one. Then I have this toner here. Gosh, I can't wait to finish this up because I don't like this product. I'm gonna be honest. It's not a bad product, I just don't notice it doing anything for my skin, or I don't notice a difference at all. So last time I showed you guys I was right about there, and now I'm about here. So I'm gonna need to make a new mark, but there's my progress so far. Pretty good considering the month, and I really don't like using this product. I've been forcing myself to use this product. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't like it. I just don't notice it doing much of a difference. Sadly, like, I don't know what it's doing. Alright, let's see. A couple more skincare products, and then I'll get on into the makeup products. So let's see. Oh, let me get this one out of the way. So, my first empty of the month is this product here from Hey Honey. It was their Shea Butter Lip Balm. I told you this was my nemesis because it took me freaking forever to use it, and I finally used it up. I really didn't think I was gonna, I was never gonna use this up, honestly. But anyway, so this is completely empty. It doesn't look like it, but I can't squeeze any more out of it, and I'm not gonna bust it open, or like cut it open to get every last bit of it. I'm done with this product. Would not repurchase, because even though a little bit went a long ways in a way, even though there was a ton of product in here and it took me so long to get through this, I would not repurchase because I don't think it did anything for my lips. I would lather this on like a lip mask every night, and I still had dry lips. So this product doesn't work. So there's my first empty. So now I'm going to roll in this one here from Tarte. This is their Sugar Rush Lip Balm, Lip Butter Balm. I've had this in my purse for a while, so I want to use this one up next. But here's what it's looking like. Like I said, I have had this in my purse, and I've used it. So that's why you can already tell it's been used. Anyway, so there's how much is in there. So rolling this one in as a replacement. Alright, so moving on to serums. So I have this one here from Pure Heals. It's a Centel 90 whatever serum here. You can't tell, I don't think you can tell on camera. But anyway, so when I originally started, when I first showed the product, it was up to like this line, like where that word starts right there. That's about where it was when I first showed this product, and now I'm down to here. I don't know if you can tell through the bottle. I can see it in person, but on camera, the bottle, it's making the bottle look really dark. Might be the reflection. I don't know. I can't tell if you guys can see it, but it's right here. So I'm a little over halfway done with it. So I'm going to make a new line. Even though you guys can't see it, I can. I can't tell if it's this product or the next product that I'm going to show, but one of these two products has been making my skin like feel super soft, so I like it. I like this product. I don't know if I would rebuy it, but I like it so far. Alright, I have two moisturizers. I have a day one and a night one. I'll show the day one first. This is from Tarte. This is the Drink of H2O. This is not the one that made either one made my face feel soft. I think it was the night cream that has helped a lot, but I'm really tired of this moisturizer. I don't like it a lot, and this one also makes around my nose kind of burn. So I'm almost done with it. I can't tell if you guys can see it on camera. It's really reflective. Looking at the viewfinder here, I hope you guys can tell I'm over halfway done with it. Like, there's not much left in there. I'm really excited to finish this because I don't like it. I don't like it at all, and I don't think it does anything for my skin, sadly. Anyways, there's the progress on that. This one, I'm trying to look for my mark. Okay, so this one from Estee Lauder, it's a sample size of their Advanced Night Repair. I want to say when I first shot it, it wasn't all the way full. It was like right here, and now I'm about down to here. I honestly thought this would not take me long with how small it was, or with how small it is. I did not think it would take me this long to use it up. I thought it would take me a month, but a little goes a long ways. So this product, or this product, I don't know, because I started them both around the same time. One of these two is making my face feel really soft. It may be the combo of both of them. I don't know. But I do like this night cream. I don't know. One of them's making my face feel soft. I will say it is pretty scented. Like, it's pretty heavily scented in my opinion. It doesn't smell bad, but it's just like, wow. But it doesn't linger on the face. It's just when I'm applying it, I'm like, I could smell that. So I'm going to make a new line here. Even though you guys can't see it because the bottle is so dark. But if I hold it up to the light just right, I can see it. Anyway, so pretty good progress on those. Alright, is that, okay, one more non-makeup product. Well, two more, but, oh yeah, empty. I have an empty. So, I had two leave-in conditioners that I started last month. This one is obviously a sample from Everyone. Is it Everyone? No. I don't know why I said Everyone. Ave, New York. It's a Lift Off Volume Mask. I used this up. I think it took me about 3 or 4 uses to use this up. A lot more in here than I thought originally. Of course, I don't have really long hair, so I didn't use up a lot every time I used it, but it was nice. I don't think I would repurchase it just because I don't think that was enough time to really know if it did anything for my hair. So that's really all I have to say about it. I used it up. Glad to have used it, but didn't see a difference. So now I'm using this conditioning leave-in milk from Drunk Elephant. I really haven't used this that much. I keep forgetting to put it in my hair after I get out of the shower, so I'm going to try to focus on it more this month. You can't tell the progress. It still feels really full, so I would say it's, I think maybe I used this 3 times. So using that one and this one, yeah, 3 times this month, so I need to focus on this more, so not much progress on that one. Alright, so that's all the non-makeup products. I have one perfume, but I'll do that at the very last. But anyways, so, makeup. So, I did start counting my makeup products, not like every single one, but the ones you can't see progress on. I started marking how many times I've used it. So this one here from Ciate London, this is their Dewy Skin Glass Glow Tint. This is what I'm wearing right now. I've used this one. I've used this one 10 times this month. I'd say it's probably about half full, maybe a little over, but I've used this, 10 times this month, so pretty good progress. That might not be like a ton of usage, but to me it is. I've been really trying to wear makeup more often, especially like when I go out in town or something like that. I kind of have made it, I've been putting more into a little bit of me time to get ready. Before I would just, get dressed, go, brush my hair. But now I'm actually trying to make time to make, not that you have to wear makeup every time you go out, but I do enjoy wearing makeup, so I've been making it more of a point to make myself put on makeup, stop, give myself like an hour to get ready, which has been really nice. I've been enjoying it. But anyways, 10 times this month, so pretty good. I can't really, like I said, I can't see the progress, so I'm not going to mark it. That's why I'm just counting it. Alright, so here's another product that I'm going to be rolling one out and rolling one in, and it is the concealer. So, I originally had this Born This Way Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I'm going to roll this one out because it's too full coverage for me right now, because it's getting warmer and stuff, and honestly I just don't, I think I'm just not seeing any progress as well. I'm kind of getting discouraged a little bit because this is one of those concealers that you don't need much to use. You don't need much of it. Like a little goes a really long ways. It's like really super heavy coverage, which is nice. But right now, because the weather's getting warmer and I'm trying to do more of like a not so heavy foundation concealer kind of thing, because I don't want it melting off my face throughout the end of the day, I'm just not using a whole lot of this. So I think it's going to get boring, and plus I'm just losing, getting discouraged because I'm not seeing any progress on this. So I'm going to roll this one out. By the way, before I decided to roll this out, I got 9 uses out of this before I was like, you know what, let's roll this baby out. So it's pretty good, but like I said, you just don't see any progress. So instead, I'm going to roll in this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It has a satin finish, so I'm rolling this one in. This one's pretty full too, but I just liked how this one felt on my skin a lot better. It's not so heavy. Alright, so I realized, I don't know why I didn't read this thing, but I had this one in my concealer as well that I was going to be trying to use up this little mini here from Tarte, and it's their Shape Tape, but it's a corrector. And I was wondering why it was too dark for me, because whenever I got it, they sent me like peach or whatever. So I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe a corrector is like something you put before your foundation to like hide blemishes or dark circles or something like that. And for me, for some reason, I was just thinking, oh, it's a concealer that's not my shade, so I'm gonna just use it in combo with my concealer, which I still will probably do, but it's not a concealer, it's a corrector. So, having said that, I don't know if I should keep this product in. Like, it's really mini and I do want to use it up, but I don't get blemishes like a ton, so I honestly don't know if I'll make a lot of progress on this each month because I don't use it that often, but maybe I'll attempt to do that. I don't know. I'll keep that in for now, but I really didn't use it that much. I need to make its own count because I was kind of counting that with the concealer because I thought it was a concealer as well that was too dark for me. So I was just kind of mixing them. But, so yeah. So really no progress on that. Alright, so a product that I want to add in is a powder product. This is one by PYT Beauty. And this is their Set Me Up setting powder in the shade Fair. It's a compact. I think it's called a compact concealer. It's not a loose concealer. Anyway, so here's the progress on this one. I did decide to roll this in not long after I filmed my first Project Pan video, but here's the progress on it. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is like a tiny dip in it from me using it. I don't know if it'll show up. I hope it does. But anyways, I want to at least hit pan on this. I'd like to use it all the way up, but I don't know how long that's going to take. But I did start counting how many times I used this, and I've used this one 10 times as well. So, rolling this one in. So next up, my brow product is from Billion Dollar Brows, and it's Brows On Point. It's a waterproof micro brow pencil in the shade Taupe. I've used this one 12. I've used this one 12 times. And I still got a little bit ways to go. I didn't take progress photos. I'm going to try to do that this month. Like, show you the before and after. I'll try. I don't know, you guys can let me know in the comments if you like seeing progress photos or if me counting is enough. If that would be good enough. Anyways, I don't have that much left, but honestly, I don't use, like every time I use this, I don't use like a ton to get my eyebrows looking like this. Doesn't take a whole lot, so. Next up, my lip pencil, and it's from ColourPop. It's in the shade BFF. I only used this 5 times this month. I did not do very good on this pencil. I think I sharpened it maybe twice. But here's what it's looking like. I need to use this more next month. I think it's because last month, or the month I was using this, I pulled a, one of my Shop My Stashes, I had a lip product that I really liked using, and this didn't go well with it, so I couldn't really combo it. And it was a lip tint, and I really liked it, so I was using that a ton. But anyways, I'm going to try to focus on this more this month. Alright, let's see what else. Okay, so I do have a palette in here. The Dream Street ColourPop palette. Kathleen Light collab. Discontinued product, by the way. Very old, very well loved. Anyways, so I had a couple of shades. I wasn't going to do the whole palette, but I wanted to do a couple of the matte shades in here. Well, I think I originally started, I wanted to hit pan in this one, and I had talked about hitting pan in this one, but I've changed that since then. Still working on this one, but I'm going to add this one in and maybe this one, just because I wanted to do a shimmer shade as well, but this one is, I think it's old. And I thought I could use it like it's like an inner corner highlight, but it's really not that reflective. I think it's gotten old and it's kind of just lost. And it's like a little reflective, but I like a beaming reflective inner corner, and it's just, I think it's old and it's just not, it's like a little reflective, but it's not what I want. So I scrapped that idea. So I'm now still working on hitting pan on this one. Gonna try to hit pan on this one and maybe this darker shade, but that might take me a really long time because I only use the darker shade as like eyeliner on like either my top or my bottom lid, lash line, whatever you want to call it. I think I have an unrealistic expectation of how long each product is going to take to use, because I was like, oh, this one's going to be easy. Look how big of a dip in there I already have. How many times did I use this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I used this one again 10 times, and I still haven't hit pan, so yeah. So we'll see how long it takes. I don't think the camera is really showing, but there is a little dips in the two that I added. I don't think you can tell. But anyways, so there's the progress on that. Alright, bear with me. 4 more products and then I'm done. So a product I'm going to add in, I don't know how long it's going to take me, is this highlighter here. It's from ColourPop. A lot of ColourPop products, but honestly a lot of ColourPop products that I've had for a really long time, so I think that's why I'm trying to focus on them, because I know they're getting old. But this is their highlighter in the shade Flexitarian. I'm going to add this, but I don't have high expectations because I'm not going to use this as like a highlighter from like my cheek or anything. I'm only going to use this as a highlighter for like my brow bone and then my inner corner, so I just want to see how much I can use. I don't know. It's going to take me a really long time to hit pan, but I really like this as my inner corner highlight, and I kind of just want to see if I can make a lot of progress on it, but I don't have high expectations. So adding this one. Let's see. Then I have a lip gloss from ColourPop. Again. But this is, oh, it's so old. The shade is rubbed off. Okay. Well, on the side here, it's in the shade Gleam On. It's one of their luxe lip glosses. I don't know. The writing on it is really starting to fade, so I can't see like the exact names. But anyways, so when I showed you guys last time, I made really good progress this month on this. I'm really excited. So right there, that line, that was my progress when I first started showing you guys. And now, if you guys can tell, it's right there. So I made some really good progress. I know it looks really foggy because there's like gloss on the side, but like where the actual start of it is right there. Anyways, I'm pretty pleased with myself. I've been using this a lot. How many times did I use? Oh, I didn't keep track of how many times. Maybe I should. I don't know. Anyways, I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see if I can clean it up so you guys can see a little better. Kind of try to sweep the sides of it a little bit so you can see. See? There you go. Now you can see it. But that's Anyway, so really happy with the progress on this one. I'm proud of myself. Alright, so next up, setting spray. I've actually made a lot of progress on this one as well, which I was surprised. It's from Volley or Ditto. I don't know. Ditto? I don't know. Anyways, here it is. So there's the line. I have to hold it upside down because it's a rounded bottom. So this is the way it sets in my vanity. I don't know why they gave it a rounded bottom. So, you know, it's like this, but you can't set it up. You have to put it like this. Anyways, the line that I started was right there underneath Ditto, and now you can see kind of where it's at now. So I made really good progress on this. I need to make a new line. So hopefully I'll use this up by next month. I don't know if I should go ahead and pick out. Nah, I guess I'll just replace it with another item if I use it up before my next check-in. And I'll just tell you guys obviously what the next product is next time, what I've replaced it with. So excited to get that one used up. Alright, and then last product I have in here in my project pan is this perfume here. So this is from Rue 21. This is their blush perfume. I've had this for a super long time. Pretty sure it's been discontinued. If Rue 21 is even still a thing. I think it is. I don't know. A lot of the stores in my mall, like some of them have been closing down. So not like a lot, but you know, they come and go. I can't keep track. Anyways, when I first started, I was right here. It's really hard to tell like where the actual line is because it's anyways, what I guessed at was right about there, and so I think, hold on, let me look. I think I'm like right about here now. I think I'm like right about here. That's where I'm guessing now. So I made a bit of progress. I did write down how many times I used this one. I used this one 11 times this month, so pretty good. I'm gonna try to make a new line where I'm guessing. I'm really just guessing, but I know I've made some good progress. Alrighty, so there you go. That is my update number 1 on my Project Pan 2025, whatever you want to call it, my current Project Pan. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all the progress that I've made this month. Some products I neglected a little bit, but for the most part, I think I made a really good progress, especially like on the skincare and a couple of the makeup products. I'm really happy with the progress that I've made. And then of course some of them just don't look like I made much progress at all, but that's okay. But there you go guys, that is going to do it for today. That is my update on my current Project Pan. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up because that really does help my channel, and also let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of my progress this month. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!